Thank you for joining us this evening. I'm Jordan Taylor.
And I'm Lena Klein. Welcome to National Sports Entertainment News.
Starting off on the greens in Boulder Center, the MTSU women's tennis held their senior day on Sunday. The Lady Raiders hosted the Arkansas State Lady Red Wolves in their next to last home match. In doubles matches, MTSU smashed the competition, winning 2 of the 3 games. Partners Yuri Nomoto and Flavia Nagiyama beat ASU 8 games to 3. Followed these matches were the singles matches where MTSU yet again were victorious. Nagiyama and Naraya Moraes and Alexandria Torres each won their matchups in straight sets. The victory moved the Blue Raiders to 9-9 overall, 3-2 in conference, and gave Ina Constantidea and Nagiyama their 18th wins, while Moraes received her 20th. The final home match is set for Wednesday with the first serve at 2 p.m.
Switching from the green court to the diamond across the street, the Blue Raiders baseball team is trying to keep their winning streak alive. With a 14-4 victory on Saturday, Middle Tennessee ended their 7-game losing streak. Starting pitcher Zach Curtis started off strong after a leadoff single. The next batter, shortstop Austin Pfeiffer, struck out looking on 4 pitches. Third up was pitcher Blake Johnson, struck out making it back-to-back for Curtis. 2 outs and Miles Parma is up and strikes out to retire the side. Curtis ended up with 8 strikeouts on the game, bottom of the first with a runner on the third baseman. Hank LaRue steps up and Nats bat crack and cheers. Blasted 2-run shot over the right field wall, scoring Ryan Stevens, making the score 2-0. This was LaRue's second home run in back-to-back days and his second for the season. The Blue Raiders won 8-6. The Blue Raiders take the field next Tuesday at 6 p.m. against the Tennessee Tech Golden Eagles, looking for the season sweep.
Basketball players will get another chance to showcase their skills thanks to a local church. Senior players on the 6 Murfreesboro high schools were invited to participate in Media Day for the first annual All-Star event. 4 players showed up to Media Day and showed off some of their skills before the actual event hosted by Zion Christian Ministries.
We're inviting them to showcase their talents and their skills, and we're excited about the event. Not only is this going to be a basketball game per se, but it is also a weekend that we can impact these young men for years to come.
The All-Star event is Saturday, May 4th and Sunday the 5th. May 4th is the Skills, Slam Dunk, and 3-Point Challenge, while Sunday is the actual All-Star game.
The MTSU men's golf team wrapped up the first 36 holes in this weekend's event. The Blue Raiders traveled to Mississippi to take part in the Old Waverly Intercollegiate. After day 1, the Raiders are sitting in 13th in the event. Payne Denman currently leads the MTSU and is sitting in 38th in the individual category. Still ahead on NSEN, how did the national championship turn out?
And how are the brothers doing in Atlanta? All that and more coming up on NSEN.
Welcome back to NSEN.
I'm Matt Hagen, and this is our national sports topics. Jumping from long bombs to long lobs, the NCAA men's tournament comes to an end in a spectacular fashion. The Louisville Cardinals look to continue their inspirational ride during the matchup against the Michigan Wolverines. And who shows up but their own infamous Fab Five, including Chris Webber. 4 minutes to go, and Michigan leads by 10, and Spike Albright drives in, making a hard layup, giving Michigan their largest lead at 12 points. 30 seconds to go in the first half, and Louisville's Luke Hancock strips the ball picked up by Wayne Blackshear, who lobs it ahead to Peyton Silva for an alley-oop slam by Montrezl Harrell for the Cardinals' first lead, 37-36. 9.5 minutes to go, and Tim Hardaway Jr. does it all with a huge dunk to pull the Wolverines within 2. 3 minutes later, Trey Burke does a gorgeous alley-oop pass to Glenn Robinson III. But that wasn't quite enough as Louisville battled hard under the net for the rebounds and even on missed opportunities. They even got fortunate with a shot or two, and Coach Rick Pitino ended up showing some emotion that he normally never does, as you can tell. Louisville won, and Coach Pitino celebrated, raising the trophy over his head surrounded by the team. but the most memorable sight was Kevin Ware cutting down the rest of the net after the goal had been lowered for him and raising it over his head in celebration for the victory. With this victory, Coach Rick Pitino becomes the first coach to win a championship with more than one school in Division I basketball.
Having a brother hit a game-tying home run in the 9th inning of Major League Baseball game is special. Then going out and hitting the game winner yourself is nothing short of breathtaking. Enter the Uptons. The Atlanta Braves beat the Chicago Cubs 6-5 on Saturday due to back-to-back home runs by B.J. Upton and his brother Justin. While Justin has been tearing up the baseball diamond with his new team with 5 home runs over the first week of the season, B.J. has a few struggles. B.J. got his first hit early in that game, which makes his home run all the more impressive. Having your brother be the first person to greet you in the dugout is a memorable experience. Watching your brother hit the walk-off home run to win the game, priceless. Now the men's championship game may be tonight, but down in the Bayou, the women's title match was yet to be determined. The Louisville men were not the only ones attempting to make the championship game. The women's were fighting for it as well. They took on the California Golden Bears, and Bears forward Laisha Clarendon makes a pull-up jumper for 2, extending the Bears' lead. Louisville down 10 with 1 minute remaining in the first, and watch this. Nats behind the back, pass up, and layup. A replay shows Shawnee Schimmel with a beautiful no-look behind the back pass to her sister Jude Schimmel. In the second, Louisville's Bria Smith leans in and does a great off-balance layup to give the Cardinals their first lead, and they never looked back as they won 64-57. Up next were Big East foes, the Connecticut Huskies and Notre Dame Fighting Irish. This game was never close. Notre Dame's big highlight within 18 minutes to go, and Skylar Diggins stole the ball. Makes faster break layup to pull within 7. Connecticut handled the rest with help from his fake by Bria Hartley and then the drive up for the layups. The Husky won big, 83-65. The women's championship match is tonight, and tip-off was at 7:30.
The Nashville Predators are hoping they can get back on the winning track. The Preds will be welcoming the St. Louis Blues to Music City tonight. This will be the 4th and final game between these two teams this year. St. Louis leads the series 2-1. The Preds will be hoping that they can get back into playoff contention with this win. Smashville will be rocking as the puck drops at 7. Still ahead on NSEN, who are the biggest Major League Baseball surprises so far?